Now y'all, hold up, let me fix this. Y'all please go get y'all snacks, cause this video is about to be crazy. There's this girl named Kaylin Louder. She calls the police saying somebody's in her house.
911, what's the address of your emergency?
5584107, I have an intruder at my house.
Repeat the address for verification.
They're stealing from my house.
And like she's talking to the guy, saying get out my house, but you don't hear no voices. It's just her talking.
Get out of my house!
Is there anyone else in the building who belongs there?
Yes, there's 6 apartments.
So I don't know if she's upstairs and the guy may be downstairs. She said it's an intruder.
That same night at around 10 p.m., she called 911 again, but she actually hung up before anyone answered. It's that she heard people talking and knows for a fact that she heard someone come in.
Police go to her house and there was like no signs of forced entry or no intruder at all. No signs that no one was there. Now, days later, she goes missing.
The unusual part about this, basically how she ended up where she ended up.
But the day she went missing, she was seen on the CCTV footage. She was barefoot, she had her dog, and she was at this little complex place. She went behind a rock, she went out. When she comes back, she's running. The dog not there though, but she's running. Nobody know what's going on, but after this, she vanished. When the police then goes back, the dog was home. No sign of her. She's never been found.
And now live, Utah. A major search underway for a missing 30-year-old woman who vanishes from her upscale condo without shoes, money, or phone.
We're just at a loss.
This is where 30-year-old Kaylin Louder lives and was last seen.
Her phone, her wallet, her dog that she loves more than anything was at home.
Walking out barefoot during a heavy rainstorm.
In my heart, I know that she had every intention of returning home.
Where is Kaylin Louder?
What happened?
Now y'all, buckle up because this is about to get even more crazier. I'm telling y'all. Let's begin. Oh, wait. So I just did some research and she was found dead. It was 5 miles away from our house, but I wonder what happened. I really wonder what caused it. I wonder if somebody was really trying to hurt her. But no, we get on to people who have not been found. Remember that guy that walked inside of a bar and he never came back out? He vanished? Yes, this guy was at this bar. He was saying goodbye to a few people. He walked back in and this guy vanished. A lot of people are saying that it is no way for you to disappear in a bar because there's people everywhere, meaning he had to go in the back. Somebody did something to him. It was said that he probably wanted to go out another way and he snuck out the window. Long story short, the guy disappeared, never was found, and the footage only caught him going in but never coming out. That's weird. And we could keep going with another story real quick. The guy who was driving his car, he parked it. Guy walks out, as you see him on the CCTV footage walking, and just disappears. Car still there, vanish. Isn't it crazy how like somebody could literally like just disappear like that? Now this story right here, y'all, this story right here, I don't know why my eyes just turned red, but this one, this is literally why my eyes are so red. What the hell? It's like I feel it. All right, let me just jump into it.
Near, 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 near. Who's knocking on my door?
There's this girl named Amy and she's with this kid. Now I need y'all to like really pay attention to this because this just... She goes to this kid elementary school to pick him up a few hours early. They leave. Now, when she was at this school, she told everybody that this is a family emergency. So she had to pick up the kid and leave, but she lied. It wasn't a family emergency. So she left with her kid. She took her son a few cities away, stopping at numerous theme parks. What was so odd about that with people is you don't just stop at numerous theme parks for your kid.
What parent is really doing that, bro? That sounds like something out of a movie. You trying to build an alibi, or you trying to do something to that kid, or something is just way off and I can't put my finger on it, bro.
It was said that she done that just to keep him entertained. And that's why this was kind of like starting to get a little bit weird. Now, she was seen in the footage, CCTV footage, checking in and out multiple hotels in the state of Illinois. multiple. Now, no one really knew why she done it, but she was doing it. After she been gone for a day, phoned her parents letting them know she took her child and they're gonna be gone. She then goes to the store, but her son is not with her. I don't know where he could be. And she buys some pens and she buy paper. Once she buy what she need to buy, she leave the store with still no sign of her son. She get in her car and she leave. Now, she was found in a bathtub. She passed away and she wrote a note saying that my kid has been given to people who would take care of him. Kid is gone. The mom is there laying lifeless in the tub. Y'all, now it made sense why she went to the store to buy pen and paper. Because of that note she wrote. Mind you, when she went to that store earlier that morning, she was seen with her son. You see what clothes she wearing, right? Then later on that day, she's not seen with her son wearing different clothes. Because the police found something in the car. When investigators went to her car, they found a lot of red all over her car. Now, people believe that she murdered her son. Her car was parked in this grassy area. And when the investigators found what they found, they thought that this is what happened. But remember, it's still no clear sign of the child. Nobody knows where the child is at.
A possible break in the case of a kidnapped child. Police are investigating after a teenager who identified himself as a missing Illinois boy told police that he just escaped from his kidnappers and ran for hours until he was found. The boy says he is Timothy Pitson. He went missing in May of 2011 when he was 6.5 years old. Claiming to be Timothy, it's not him.
Okay, number one, her child has never been seen by the family at all. Nobody knows where the child at. Number two is where I'm about to get into these theories that I've seen, and they pretty dark. So the reason why she was going to the museums to keep her child entertained, because she knew that this is going to be the last time she ever seen her child, because nobody bringing their child to multiple museums. That's on some like, it's my last time seeing you, I really love you, let's have the time of my life type vibe. Mommy? So after she does this museum, you know, she's vibing and hanging out with her child, she knows this is gonna be the last time of her seeing her son. So she goes to these hotels in and out because she's dealing with somebody. Either the person she's dealing with trying to convince them not to take her son, or they made some type of deal and this lady really going through something where she want to end her life and not have her family no more. And that's crazy. Now, it was even said that the mom claimed that the dad is abusive, even though that could not probably be true. And she wanted to get away from him because he was bad for her and her child. So the theory is either he had something to do with her murder or death, or he did it himself. I know, this case is one of the most craziest ones I've probably ever talked about. But most people believe she was going in and out the hotel because she was dealing with somebody. And when she was seen lifeless in that tub, somebody done that to her. But first, they made her wrote the note to make sure it is in her handwriting. When they murdered her, they pretended to make it seem like she done it to herself. All along, somebody done that to her. Now, I know that's a deep, dark theory, but it is possible compared to how weird this case is. Now, there's another video I'm about to show y'all. In this video, I'm gonna be honest, it's crazy. Now, y'all know that I jump into a lot of cases of people getting kidnapped. Oh. This one particular situation is apparently a police. This guy. The guy goes in the back of the trunk and he gets a weapon out of there. The gun. Put it in his pants, as you can see. Come on, we're not stupid. We know that's what it is. He goes up to the wall, and as you can see, he's stalking her, ready for her to come closer to him. And on footage, it captured him taking this little girl. Now, it was said that he was driving and he seen the route that she was going, so he parked his car and he just grabbed her. When he brought her by the car, he had a gun and he pointed it at her. So there was really nothing much she can do but accept it. He said he kept her for 30 minutes doing whatever he wanted to do with her, then he left. Now, the reason why I wanted to show y'all this video here is because I always tell y'all, females, especially if you have a good shape, a good figure, you keeping up with yourself, these guys, they don't care at all. You need a weapon, especially if you out here just walking alone.
It's not because he hate her. It's not because her shoes ugly. It's not because he just got into it with his wife. It's because she's a woman. This crime right here is driven.
No matter how safe you think it is, when it happens, I don't want to say when, if, it could be too late. Now, what I'm about to say is not me being disrespectful in any type of way, but most girls who we see that gets kidnapped, they not big girls. Small young girls, people who they can easily snatch. Big girls, they're too much to deal with. I love my big girls. Hey, I love my thick thighs. Y'all know me. And look at those thighs. You was a 7 until I saw your thighs. I love the thighs. Like, thighs is just so attractive. But seriously though, I'm not saying that this can happen to a much bigger girl, but what I am saying is it often happens to make the man's job easier, especially if you're good looking. So big girls, definitely yes. Stay safe. I love y'all too.
I just skirt it off in your whip, yeah. I just skirt it